Good morning. Right now it is 7:07 a.m. 7:08 maybe. I tell you, today has been a weird night, I guess. I didn't sleep at all today. Today's Monday now. Today's Monday. I have a lot of work to do for today and tomorrow and the day after. I didn't go to sleep yesterday because I was too scared to go to sleep. I knew I had a lot of work to do, but for some reason I couldn't build up the courage to do it for most of the night. At around 9 p.m. or so, I was on my phone watching, well, just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. I relied on it. I wanted to escape from it. And before that, I was watching a TV series with my sister for 2 hours. We were watching a TV series for 2 hours, which is crazy. And I spent another hour or so doom scrolling. Maybe an hour or maybe 2 hours as well. Because by the time we were done, it was probably 8. Oh, it was probably 8, and I got off my phone actually at 1, so 3 or 4 hours on my phone, which is crazy. And after that, I considered going to sleep, but I was just too nervous. But I didn't want to wake up and repeat the cycle. Because that's what happens every time. I start good on Friday, or I start good on Thursday, I deplete on Friday, and by Saturday I've completely given up. And on Sunday I've fallen even worse. And then by Monday I have to pick up all my crap and I have to start all over again. I didn't want that to happen today, because that's all I do. When I miss out on the opportunity, when I actively screw up, that's what I do. I just give up and I sleep it off. And I've grown sick and tired of sleeping off my problems, because I realized that, well, I've been talking about it a lot, but I really just realized, like, it really hit me that next year I'll be 18, because I'm 16 now, but I'm turning 17 this year in September, and the year after I'll be 18, and the year after that I'll be 19, and the year after that I'll be 20. I realized that in 3 years I'll be 20, because I'll be 17, 18, well, 19, 20. Well, by next year it'll be 3 years. And you know when old people say that life is too short, that you should make the best of what you have now? And you can kind of understand where they're going from, because when you look back, you can imagine it. When you look back at your life, you can kind of think of it through as a blur. And that's where they get the idea that life is short. But I actually I knew this beforehand, but it really just came to me that life is actually short. Life is actually really short. Because by next year, well, basically I have 3.5 years before I'm 20. That's astounding to me. And it really goes to show that life is not something you just skip over. No. It's a crime for how short it is. But at the same time, it's a privilege to have it this long. Because even though I'm complaining about how short my life is, there are people who have a fraction of it, live a fraction of it, but live way longer in a sense. You know what I mean? I've lived 16 years, yeah, but have I really lived? That's debatable. Because a good chunk of my time, of my days, of my weeks, of my months is just spent at home, on my device. And that's not living, that's just existing. And I don't want to exist anymore. Not when I know that I can live. Not when I know that there's more to life than just existing. And I don't want to get caught up in this cycle of trying to be better, but then running out of time, or giving up and then running out of time and then just sleeping it off, only to repeat it. When you go through it for so long, it's like, when will it stop? I want it to stop now, but I recognize that I've been saying that for years now. So I need to actually take action. No more lip service. I've said that before too. It's just, there's a part of me that wants to get things done quickly, but there's also a part of me that knows that when I try too quickly, I experience the pain of change, the pain of denying, the pain of abstinence. And then it scares me. And then it causes me to live days like this, where I can't even have the courage to work on my computer for 2 hours. Instead, I stay up all night listening to music for 8 hours. It's a joke. It's a joke I won't be playing. I don't want to play anymore. Not no more. I did eventually get some work done. Not the work I wanted to get done, but I did get some work done, which I'm glad about. It was much easier than I thought it would be, frankly. It's because I did it in roughly under an hour. And I just thought, what if I spent that time wisely? Because I woke up at 1 p.m. If I'd waken up at 8, gone to mass, come back at 9, and spent 2 hours from 11 or 10 to 11 or to 12, I would have had most of my work done. Just like that. But I was too scared. Too scared to get out of bed. Too scared to take that chance. Too scared to get out of my comfort zone, even for the simplest of things, such as homework. And it's embarrassing to say it, but that's my limit. And I want to accomplish it. I want to finish it. I don't want this struggle for the rest of my life, because frankly, I'm over it. I'm over the struggle. I'm over the back and forth. It's killing me. But what will I do? Because I can talk all day. That's all I've been doing. All I've been doing is talking. And trying, but never succeeding. What can I do now? Well, what I have is a fear. Not a fear, but a discouragement, an anxiety to some extent. So, besides reflecting, that's probably one of the best things I can do, is just reflect. Just talk about it. Just to keep it fresh in my mind, so I don't fall into the cycle of not knowing how long I've been actually doing something. I suppose following up, establishing goals, because through reflections I can understand what's causing me to fail, and then by that I can establish goals to retroactively fix those problems, and in order to make sure that I succeed in those goals, I establish regular check-ins. So for example, I might make a reflection in which I establish the goal to read 10 minutes a day, and I establish a timer for the next week for me to actually check up on myself to see if I actually did that. And if I didn't, then I go back to the drawing board. Why didn't I do it? Was it a matter of motivation, a matter of time, a matter of circumstance? And then by that, I can reflect even more and come up with a solution. And if that doesn't work, at least it's something that's proactive. It's not just me lying down on my bed, not knowing what to do and complaining about everything. And making videos like these. Like trying to be the victim. Because I don't want to be the victim anymore. Even though it's comfortable, but because it's easy to the victim. It's easy to just lay on your couch or on your chair and listen to music and not have to work and blame your habits and blame your upbringing and blame yourself. But that's all bullcrap. It is what it is. That is what it is. I am very much capable of change. There's nothing stopping me. It's just here. I know it's just that. But it still has power over me. I suppose the key word for... Actually, last night I was feeling very hungry. And like it was a strong feeling. Like it's the feeling where you physically feel your stomach wanting to eat, like the urge to consume. But I was cleaning my room at night because I was procrastinating, and I just mentally I said to myself, because I was feeling hungry, I was like, let the pain in, like the pain of that hunger, enjoy it. It sounds weird when you say it, but it's just in my head I was like, let the pain, feel the pain of your hunger. Don't let it be a negative, let it be a positive, let it be a form of discipline. And what I realized is the pain went away. Don't get me wrong, I still felt hungry, but that sensation, that physical sensation, kind of just left. And all I had was just that hunger desire, which wasn't as bad. And I realized that by me accepting the pain, the experience became less difficult. The pain was still there, but it faded in a sense. It wasn't as scary, it wasn't as revolting. It just became a feeling, in a sense. But the feeling itself died down, like it faded away. It wasn't the same intensity. The intensity decreased. I think that's what it's all about. When you have something that's scary, you just accept it. And when you accept it, it no longer rules you. It's still there, yeah, but it doesn't affect you as much as it did. And by that you can control it, and by that you can succeed through it. Because you can actually even get to a point where you enjoy it. So I guess the key phrase for today is... Well, the key word, I guess, would be strategy. Strategy as in change your mind. Like change your point of view, change your perspective. Strategically align your brain to accept pain, not avoid it. Because pain is inevitable. The goal for any human being is to flourish in their lives. Not to survive, not to live, but to flourish. And a way to do that is not to run from the rain or avoid the rain, but to dance in the rain. You know? So yeah. Key word for today is strategy. But key phrase would be change the channel. That's what my mum says. If you're going through something difficult, change the channel. Not physically, not like changing the channel on the TV, but changing the channel in your mind. Because you might have a preconceived notion that you're going to fail, or that it's just too hard, or it's just life is too difficult, or it's impossible. You gotta change that. You gotta change the channel. You gotta believe. You gotta act. You gotta do it. You gotta outweigh the benefits and the consequences. And by that you can be like, nah, this isn't worth it. I'm not gonna spend my life complaining. It's far worse to complain and have regrets than it is to not have regrets. The pain of action is far better than the pain of omission. So you gotta change the channel first, because it's all up here right now. It's all up here. But anyways, that's about it. I have school now. Well, it's 7:24, so I probably should be getting back home so that I can get ready for school. But yeah, that's basically it. Thanks. Don't forget, change the channel. God bless.